Example A, page 127, example 7. The smaller squares in the shaded region each have side lengths of 1.5 meters. Find the area of the shaded region. So first of all, our outer shape is a rectangle. So for my outer shape, for my rectangle, I'm going to start by writing the formula down. I have rectangle as area equals base times height. Then I'm going to use my 16 and my 8. My 16 is here and my 8 is here. I'm going to use that for the base times the height. So I have area equals 16 times 8 and I get 128. So this is the area of my outer shape, 128. So now I'm going to go on to the inside. On the inside, I have a few different figures. I have one rectangle and I have 4 squares. The 4 squares, let me just make a little note. They tell me up here in the text, the smaller squares in the shaded region each have a side length of 1.5 meters. So then I'm going to go a little further. I'm going to start with this larger square or larger rectangle that's in the inside. This one right here. It's 3 by 2, so I'm going to start with this one. The area of that, I'm going to use base times height. The base and height are 3 and 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So then I'm going to move on to those little squares that we're told about in the reading. So I have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to find those areas next. So again, squares, rectangles, you're using the same formula, base times height. So I'm going to use base times height, and since I was told that the side lengths were 1.5, I'm going to do base times height, 1.5 times 1.5, and I get 2.25. But since I have 4 of them, I have to multiply 2.25 times 4, like I did here. And I get a total of 9. So what I need to do now is my last step, because I've already found the outer area, I found the inner areas, I have to go through and subtract these. So I'm going to go through and take the outer, and I'm going to subtract away that rectangle and the area of the 4 squares. So I'm going to take 128 minus 6 minus 9, and I get 113 meters squared, and that ends up being my answer, 113 meters squared.